The final movie this week, Tanner's pick, was the 1973 film Enter the Dragon, a Bruce Lee film. How exciting.
That's right. Enter the Dragon is all about this Shaolin monk. He gets asked by British intelligence to infiltrate this tournament so that he can find evidence of drug smuggling or something. And also, he wants to save no one. Oh,
that one undercover
there's like
chick.
an agent there as well that he can like maybe save. But whatever. They get there, they're doing the tournament, they're fighting people, they find this heroin den, and then there's a big battle, and then he fucking kills the boss. The end. My haiku is inspired by Enter the Dragon, a kung fu tourney, just a front for opium, deadly whip crack kicks.
You know...
How'd you guys like your first Bruce Lee film?
Dude, Kung Jun was a failed experiment.
This movie was pretty mid.
I agree. It gets better towards the end, but the action simply is not cool enough.
Which was really sad, because that's what I was looking forward to. They said it was choreographed by Bruce Lee himself. I was like, or the fight scenes were, and I was like, oh, this is going to be really fucking cool. And it just did not pan out.
Yeah. I'm wondering if part of it is just, like, we've been spoiled, because, like, the action movies that we got as, like, teenagers and young adults are shit like Mad Max Fury Road, the John Wick franchise, The Raid, like, some of the greatest action movies ever made have came out while we were at the perfect ages to enjoy them. And so I wonder if that just fucking irreparably, irrevocably, whatever.
Irreparably.
It ruins old action movies because they just can't keep up.
I mean, it's literally just The Raid for me. I never watch any Mad Maxes. I never watch any John Wicks, so...
You've never seen John Wick?
No. I just know that his dog dies and he goes on a rampage. I will say in that regard, Raid Redemption definitely blows most of these action movies out of the water with choreographed fight scenes. It's just like this movie is paced really weird, it's really slow, and when there are action scenes, they're kind of engaging, but there's not really enough going on. And also just the VFX, I don't know why I said VFX, the SFX, like matching to what you're seeing on the screen is just disproportionate. Like the effects are way more bombastic than what you're actually seeing, so it just makes like a weird tonal offset, I guess. And it's just like, I don't know, I wasn't compelled by any of the characters. It was just boring overall, and which sucks, because that's the one thing you don't want your action movie to be, is boring, so... I don't know.
One weird thing about the plot here, this was a tournament, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The whole tournament aspect of this movie gets zero focus whatsoever.
Yeah, when the fuck did we ever see a tournament? They did like some training maybe, but I don't think there was any actual tournament. Like
No, anytime they're fighting against each other, that's like part of the tournament.
But they never like fought each other really, except for like the very first guy fucking beating up.
Yeah, there were like 2 fights, and I think that was it.
There was, let's see, the black guy fought, his friend fought, Bruce Lee fought.
That's it.
Yeah.
There were 3 fights.
They interrupted it pretty early on in the tournament.
Yeah.
They never really explained what the bracketing was or
Yeah,
anything.
we never see a fucking bracket or anything there.
Yeah.
To be fair, in the movie's defense, I don't think the central idea was supposed to be about the tournament. It was supposed to be about the covert operation going on, but we went in disguised to think, or... We went in thinking we were going in for the tournament, but so I think the fact that we didn't get it isn't as much of a big deal. I do wish that they had gone into the tournament a little more, but I knew it wasn't the actual focus, which is why it's not that big of a deal.
It's a big deal for me. It should have been about the tournament instead. What we actually got was fucking terrible.
Oh, random side thing, I don't even know if this is important. That one blonde lady who was like the assistant to like the head honcho guy at the island, they made like a big deal that she was dead, and I get like the one guy had like the connection with her. Did we get explanation? I even rewound to see how she died, or like if there was any significance. Do we know anything about that?
She died?
It just... Yeah, it was like a
Yeah,
really,
we saw her fucking dead at the final scene.
It was a pretty
No way.
nonchalant camera pan. It was just her dead on the ground, and it pans over to the one guy, like guy who likes gambling, and he's like looks sad and disappointed or something. And I was like, am I supposed to be feeling something here? How did she die? Why is she important? I don't get. Is it as like an undercover wife? What's going on?
He wished he could have changed her.
Yeah, he can fix her, dude.
They had that one scene when they were like taking around, letting them have their women, And she's like, you can have anyone you want, and he's like, oh, I already have the perfect one in mind, and I think that was like their connection. But other than that, it's like kind of a whatever thing, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, there's some unintentionally funny moments in this movie, not enough to make it like a so bad it's good though. Yeah. So it's really just
I cut this movie a little bit of slack for it being old, but not enough because we've definitely seen good old movies.
Yeah. It's too bad Bruce Lee died of painkillers from this kind of shit.
Did he actually? Is that what happened?
He died like weeks later after making this movie.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Yikes, dude.
Yeah, he got an opium overdose.
I think some of the set was pretty cool. You know, I think they did a good job building up the vibe of the island. Also, fucking Bruce Lee's voice is so like I don't think he's even like doing anything, but he just sounds like he's making fun of Chinese people every time he talks. I know it's crazy. But yeah, there's a whole ton of grass. It's like just some fucking kind of boring old action movie.
Yeah, that actually reminds me of something more towards the beginning, where they were basically voicing over their own voices, basically. Like, it only happened when they were outside. I don't know if I'm just crazy, but, like, the way they were talking when you were watching them versus... And this goes with the whole SFX not matching. When they were talking, it just, like, did not match the words we were hearing necessarily, at least not in the same cadence. So that was a really weird thing to have happen. It straightened itself out.
I'm not sure if that was bad ADR or if they were like speaking Chinese in that scene.
Yeah, I thought it was one of the two. So either way, though, not great.
They gave this shit an 88% on Rotten Tomatoes. Fuck you, Tanner. What are you rating it?
God.
I'm gonna give it a C+.
Whoa, Dylan?
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of follow suit and give it a C-.
Holy shit! I was thinking the exact same thing. I'm giving it a C-.
Whoa.
Glad we're all in the same boat except for Tanner. I also gave it a C-.
Let's go. Majority rules. Make it a C- overall.
No, it's a C overall.
Damn it.
Ooh, get fucked.
This is so sad, Dylan.
I am so sad. I am literally crying actual tears right now.